Vamos con el Capcom Showcase. ¿Vale? He llegado justo, ¿eh? Luego veremos el Xbox Showcase que ha sido esta mañana, pero por temas diversos no lo he podido hacer. Así que vamos a ver qué nos muestra. Nada de Resident Evil. No. El audio.
皆さん、TGS2024 カプコンオンラインプログラムへようこそ。これからモンスターハンターワイルズの各種情報や新作タイトルの紹介をお届けしていきます。さらに番組後半では東京ゲームショー2024カプコンブースの様子をお届けしますので、ぜひ最後までご覧ください。まずは格闘シリーズタイトルの紹介です。熱戦が続くシリーズ最新作ストリートファイター6、イヤー2に入りさらなる盛り上がりを見せる本作では、イヤー2追加キャラクターの2人目として SNK の人気格闘ゲーム画廊伝説シリーズからテリー・ボガードがついに参戦。テリーは使い勝手のいい突進技や対応力の高い飛び道具を持つオールラウンドなキャラクターです。
Que vamos a hacer un cambio rápido. Sí, que saca.
I joins the fight in early 2025 and Elena in spring of 2025. Expect more info at a later date. Capcom Fighting Collection 2 includes 8 popular titles, including games from the Capcom vs. SNK series. Capcom vs. SNK 2 Mark of the Millennium 2001, Power Stone, and more return in a collection of 8 games that rocked arcades of their time. Online play has been added to all included titles, allowing you to challenge opponents from around the world. The new gallery mode lets you browse illustrations and design documents created during development, many of which have never been seen before. Capcom Fighting Collection 2 is planned for release in 2025.
¿Se escucha bien?
Next up, Marvel vs. Capcom Fighting Collection Arcade Classics. 7 retro Marvel titles from arcades in the 90s are being revived on Nintendo Switch, PlayStation 4, Xbox One, and Steam. Play both co-op and competitively, just like back in the arcade. Don't worry if it's your first time. Use difficulty settings and one-button specials to ease your transition into the game. All included titles have been recreated exactly as they were in arcades. The digital version is available now, and the physical version will release on November 22nd. Don't miss this next title. More than a remaster, a deluxe remaster. The Origin of Zombie Paradise action returns with remastered graphics on the latest platforms. Dead Rising Deluxe Remaster is available now. In addition to the main game, several downloadable contents are also available to purchase. The digital version is available now, and the physical version will release on November 8th. Find a way to survive through 72 hours of hell. Ace Attorney Investigations Collection is out now. Fans of the beloved Ace Attorney series should have no objection to 2 Ace Attorney Investigation titles starring Miles Edgeworth returning in full HD. Experience the definitive versions of each of these games with additional features and special contents. Now it's time for some news on the Monster Hunter series. First up is this title. Thank you to all the hunters around the world for helping Monster Hunter Now achieve 15 million downloads. Here's the latest info on Monster Hunter Now. First, we have an update on Season 3, which started in September. A year after Monster Hunter Now launched, we're jumping into Season 3, which adds Magnamalo, Rajang, and Aknasam. You can now also cook well-done steak in Monster Hunter Now. Next up, info on the next physical event. For 2 days from October 12th to the 13th, Nergigante will appear in Shibuya, Japan for the first time. Seek out traces of Nergigante and track it down. Even outside of Shibuya, you'll have a chance to challenge Nergigante. An in-game event is planned at a later date. During the event, Gold Rathian and Silver Rathalos will also appear. For the latest info on Monster Hunter Now, please visit the official website. Regular content updates will continue to add new monsters and elements to the game. The next major update is planned for December. Please continue to enjoy Monster Hunter Now. Next, we have some news on Monster Hunter Wilds. Hello everyone, I am Ryozo Tsuchimoto, producer of Monster Hunter Wilds. Monster Hunter Wilds, which we previously revealed is coming out in 2025, now has a release date. As announced, Monster Hunter Wilds launches on PlayStation 5, Xbox Series X, S, and Steam simultaneously around the world on February 28th, 2025. This is the main visual for Monster Hunter Wilds. Please look forward to the ultimate monster hunting experience with seamless immersion. In today's Capcom Online program, while looking back at the information regarding Monster Hunter Wilds that has been released up until now, we'll also show you the trailer that has just been released. Please take a look.
Welcome to the world of Monster Hunter Wilds. Together, we will journey to the Forbidden Lands, uncharted territory that the Guild has begun investigating. The Forbidden Lands were believed to be uninhabited until just a few years ago, when a boy named Nata was found there and taken into Guild protection. Nata was all alone after escaping an attack on his village by a mysterious monster, and the Guild has assembled an expedition to investigate.
It seems we must do a more thorough investigation.
Our objectives will be to investigate the monster, known as the White Wraith, and to rescue Nata's people, known as the Keepers. Oh, who am I, you ask? My name is Alma, and I'll be your guide on this journey. Are you ready to step into a world of adventure? Let's go!
Va a ser otro melocotonazo este juego.
Each expedition unit consists of a hunter, handler, smithy, and palico. And it'll be all hands and paws on deck, with each unit carrying out their own vital roles for the Guild. Hunter! As our unit's hunter, you're sanctioned to bear weapons and hunt monsters. And as your handler, it's my responsibility to manage your quests, authorize hunts, and ensure that you have all the information you need. Gemma, our smithy, will take monster materials you provide and forge equipment for you. Perfection. And your Palico is your trusty companion, there to lend support whenever needed. We'll take it from here! I mentioned there's more than one unit. We belong to Avis Unit. And we'll have the honor of teaming up with the other units, like Astrum Unit, to see our mission through.
The Guild gave special assignments to some of the other units from the expedition, mine included.
Our initial foothold into the Forbidden Lands will be the Windward Plains. Due to its ever-changing weather, the plains will put both the wealth and the wrath of nature on full display. During the fallow, ravenous carnivores battle for every scrap of food, and a phenomenon known as the sand tide conjures thunder and lightning. After the storm comes the plenty, a time of abundant life and fertility. With every shift in the environment, the creatures of the plains change their behavior to adapt and survive. To succeed in our expedition, we'll have to be every bit as observant, versatile, and resourceful.
Sé que este
A rich, diverse ecosystem has arisen from the Windward Plains' unique climate.
Las cosillas. Iban a
The Doshagama, for example, form packs centered around an alpha.
A ver, me molaría que anunciaran
Taking on
pues,
multiple
Neville,
large
así,
monsters at once is a recipe
pero
for
no,
disaster.
ni lo van a hacer.
In order to face the
Ni
alpha in a
fumado.
more ideal situation, it's wise to disperse the pack first. In sandy areas, you'll encounter Balahara. Their flexible bodies allow them to maneuver freely in and out of the sand. They're capable of creating quicksand traps. Unfortunate not just for hunters, but for any large monsters that get dragged into them. You may also encounter Chotacabra, toad-like monsters that favor the more rocky areas of the plains. These monsters apply sticky saliva to their forelimbs and then fortify them with minerals. The Chatacabra's sizable tongue, while crucial to its survival, is also its biggest weakness. Don't miss your chance to attack when the tongue is exposed. Nature has one rule. You're either the hunter or the hunted. That goes for monsters too, as they battle for supremacy. In the Windward Plains, one creature sits squarely at the top of the food chain, Ray Dow. Often spotted during the onset of the sand tide, Ray Dow has adapted to the relentless lightning storms and is able to use this adaptation to discharge devastating attacks to any that threaten its territory. If you are called upon to face it, Hunter, I ask that you take extreme precaution. While out on hunts, you might spot some small creatures at your feet, or perched in the trees. All of the endemic life you see has evolved to survive in this harsh environment. I cannot help but to be amazed by these creatures, the sheer will to survive, even in such an unforgiving environment. Let's talk about the expedition's base camp. This is the heart of operations, where you can do practically everything, whether it's crafting weapons and armor or resupplying provisions. One tool that's sure to come in handy out in the vast expanse of the plains is the pop-up camp. While limited in number, these provide a sort of home away from home while out in the field. Pop-up camps serve as fast travel waypoints. A place to change your equipment, and an item restocking point. See how useful they are? Of course, if a monster finds one of them, it might not last very long. We'll need to think carefully where exactly we set them up. In our travels, there's a chance we'll cross paths with the people of the Windward Plains. Our interactions with this new culture could be what sustains us on our quest. An incredible adventure awaits, with new monsters, new friendships, and awe-inspiring vistas. I I almost forgot. Have you decided on a weapon yet? Every hunter's journey begins with weapon selection. Would you rather get in close and unleash with all your might? Keep your distance and dish out a relentless assault? Deliver stinging blows as you stand your ground? Or strike with a flurry of slicing attacks? 14 weapon types are available, and at least one of them is the perfect fit for you. If you're not sure what to pick, ask me. I can provide advice on which is the most suitable. If mobility is your first priority, then this weapon might be a good match. Hunters can't just rely on weapons. You'll need to make use of items like shock traps and barrel bombs, not to mention any endemic life and geographical features that you come across. It's up to you to read the situation and use all you've got to take down your target. One thing's for sure, hunting is hungry work. With your portable barbecue grill, you'll be able to prepare meals on the go. And yes, that includes meat.
So tasty!
Your Palico is a feline companion that provides various types of support out in the field. Whether it's laying traps to hinder monsters, or healing you when you've taken a beating. Heels inbound! The two of you make a pretty good team.
You can always trust me to have your back.
Oh, that reminds me. Be sure to keep an eye on your health gauge. It will start shaking to warn against any potentially life-threatening attacks. There's no better way to traverse the Windward Plains than astride your sacred. Whether it's a target you're trying to reach, or just a point on the map, your sacred will follow the scent and take you there. Not only can you gather and use items on the go, you can even perform mounted attacks. And if you find yourself in a tight situation, you can call your sacred, and it will swiftly take you out of harm's way. Whether you're hunting or just exploring, that extra mobility will prove rather useful. If you're struggling to face a monster alone, you'll be able to call for reinforcements. Fire an SOS flare, and up to 3 hunters will race to your side to assist with the hunt. In multiplayer, you'll be connected online with a team of hunters from around the world. If you are unable to fill the hunting party, or if you'd prefer to play offline, then NPC support hunters will come to your aid instead. Hunt monsters and harvest materials from them. Use those materials to upgrade your weapons and armor, and get out there and join the quest with your hunter friends. Your brand new life as a hunter is about to begin in Monster Hunter Wilds.
¿Tiene una pintaza?
That summarized the information on Monster Hunter Wilds. And now, we'd like to show you the newest trailer. Be sure to pay particular attention to the end of this trailer.
I was still hoping that I imagined the whole thing. It's burned into my mind.
So, Captain, what's your team been getting up to?
The Guild gave special assignments to some of the other units from the expedition, mine included.
This forest is amazing. My fur isn't built for this kind of weather.
That's causing the water currents to surge too.
This is its territory. Where intruders.
You respect.
Why don't they just put the meat down?
Leave this to me. Heal them bound.
That's it. The White Wraith. It's real!
Is that what we're after? The White Wraith.
Down there. Someone's in trouble.
It seems we must do a more thorough investigation.
What is that thing? An extinct species.
You're a hunter. You've got a weapon, and you do nothing? Give it to me! And I'll...
¿28? A premium de luz, la premium de luz.
After a very long absence, Yian Cuckoo is back with a vengeance in Monster Hunter Wilds. Series veterans may remember it as a tutorial monster, helping new players learn the basics of hunting. We hope you'll look forward to seeing just when and how it will show up this time around. Now, without further ado, let's dive into what we saw in our newest promotional trailer. This trailer marks the world's first look at the new monster, Arkfeld. It will be featured on the game's cover as the flagship monster. Known to hunters as the White Wraith, it will be the subject of your expedition to the Forbidden Lands. Arkfeld, with its chain-like appendages, was long thought to have been extinct, and its ecology remains shrouded in mystery. Expect more information on this monster soon. Chemitres are brute wyverns found in the Windward Plains. They spread a flammable substance and ignite it by dragging their tails along the ground. They're often seen fighting other, smaller monsters over carrion. True to its name, the Scarlet Forest and its red-tinged waters are teeming with lush flora, diverse fauna, and monsters both large and small. This diverse biome is adjacent to the Windward Plains. Traveling between areas will not require any loading screens. Meet the Wudwuds, denizens of the forest. These Linians live among the great biodiversity that can be seen in the Scarlet Forest. Find them and see how they've adapted to the environment. Monster Hunter Wilds features dynamic weather in its various locales. Torrential downpours, common in the Scarlet Forest, dramatically alter the area's ecology. You can make use of these environmental changes to gain the upper hand as you hunt. But beware, the area's apex predator, Uthduna, will appear during these heavy rains. A leviathan, Uthduna makes use of moisture and its own bodily fluids to create a protective veil around itself. It moves with great speed despite its massive frame. The apex predators of each area have adapted to their habitats in many such ways. You'll need to understand both the monsters and the environments they inhabit in order to survive. This is just a small preview of the new monsters and locales that you'll encounter in Monster Hunter Wilds. Stay tuned for more information coming soon. Here is the product information. Monster Hunter Wilds releases on February 28, 2025. It will have a same-day worldwide release on PlayStation 5, Xbox Series X, S, and Steam. In addition to the standard edition of Monster Hunter Wilds, a deluxe edition, including the main game and additional DLC, will be available digitally on the same day. Furthermore, the Premium Deluxe Edition, which includes the main game and 3 DLC sets planned for future release, will also be available digitally. Premium bonuses are also included, so please check it out. The Guild Knight's set of Hunter Layered Armor and Hope Charm Talisman will also be included as special bonuses. The Monster Hunter Wilds digital mini art book is included as a bonus for those who pre-order on the PlayStation Store. Be sure not to miss it. Once again, Monster Hunter Wilds launches worldwide simultaneously on February 28, 2025. Pre-orders have already begun, so please reserve your copy now. The Capcom booth at Tokyo Game Show 2024, going on now, is offering the first opportunity in Japan to play Monster Hunter Wilds. Available to play is the story trial, which lets you experience the beginning of the story, and the Doshagama hunt, in which you can experience more of the action. At the Monster Hunter Wilds booth, a life-size figure of a Secret is also on display. So be sure to stop by. We plan to show Monster Hunter Wilds at other game events across the world. Please look forward to more info on Monster Hunter Wilds at a later date. Thank you very much. Now, let's take a look at some info for the 20th anniversary of Monster Hunter. To celebrate the 20th anniversary of Monster Hunter, a collaboration with the worldwide guitar brand Fender.
Esas guitarras que nunca tendré.
To mark this collaboration, the Rathalos Telecaster with the motif of the Fire Wyvern Rathalos will be sold worldwide. Also, the limited Rathalos Telecaster will be sold exclusively at Fender Flagship Tokyo and the official online shop. The body is adorned with 3 tones of red in the image of Rathalos, and the neck features eye-catching inlays. The limited edition features Rathalos claw marks on the pickguard and pickup cover. Guitar picks and pick cases inspired by item boxes will also be available for purchase. Sales for the model to be sold worldwide are planned to begin in March of 2025 at official Fender shops and regional official retailers of Fender products. Pre-orders will be available starting Friday, September 27th at Fender Flagship Tokyo in Harajuku. This is a limited production collaboration product, so don't miss your chance. For information on where to pre-order, as well as other details, please visit Fender's official website. Capcom is also considering including this collaboration in-game in Monster Hunter Wilds via the emote function. Please wait for more details at a later date. Next up, we have news about a collaboration with the popular robot toy series Transformers. Check out this brand new trailer.
Hay que venderme, señores. El merchandising no se vende solo.
The first collaboration with Transformers, which celebrates its 40th anniversary this year. Tomy will release the collaboration product Rathalos Prime. Rathalos Prime transforms from a Rathalos into a robot mode designed after Optimus Prime, the main character from Transformers. The monster mode faithfully reproduces Rathalos and is able to recreate poses from the game. Pre-orders start on September 27th with a planned summer 2025 release. This miraculous collaboration celebrates milestones for both series. That's all for the 20th anniversary of Monster Hunter. But please take a look at this.
Que no sea una película, por favor, que no sea una película. Será el Wilds. No, el Go, ¿no? Buah, ¿cómo molaría jugar con unas gafas de realidad aumentada? Estilo al Pokémon Go, Monster Hunter Wilds Go. Creo que tendría que ser el siguiente paso.
Where dreams become reality.
El parque, ¿no?
Monster Hunter Bridge.
Now, the latest news from Capcom. First of all, we would like to introduce the digital sale, offering popular titles at affordable prices. Celebrating Tokyo Game Show 2024, we have discounts on Monster Hunter World and Iceborne. Alongside Monster Hunter Stories on Nintendo Switch, PlayStation, and Steam, on sale for the first time. In addition to Dragon's Dogma 2, we also have Street Fighter 6, with Year 2 content available now, and other Capcom games on sale for a limited time. Please check it out. And now, an announcement from the Ace Attorney series. On the date shown, a product introduction trailer is planned for release. Whether you're already a fan of the Ace Attorney series or have yet to play it, this introduction trailer will give you the lowdown on the Ace Attorney series. Please look forward to it. We're excited to kick off another season of Street Fighter League, the official team tournament for the latest title in the series, Street Fighter VI. This season, Street Fighter League Japan welcomes new teams Crazy Raccoon, Fukushima Ibushigin, and Yogi-Ball Reject. A total of 12 teams will compete in Street Fighter League Japan. Street Fighter League US and Europe return later this year, each with 6 teams. And don't miss the Street Fighter League World Championship at Capcom Cup 11. Champions from each region will clash to crown the ultimate champion. Capcom Pro Tour 2024 continues as an intense 1v1 tournament series. Players qualifying through offline or World Warrior regional tournaments compete at Capcom Cup 11. This epic showdown will be at Ryogoku Kokugikan Sumo Arena, birthplace of SF Esports, with a grand prize of $1 million. Players from all over the world, both professional and amateur, can still participate. For tournament details, please check the official Capcom Esports channels. This is all the information we have for today. I would like to end by showing videos of our featured titles and say goodbye. Thank you for watching.
Thank you. Ah, bueno, creo que será el resumen de todo. Bueno, mientras se está pegando el de SNK, vamos a ir poniendo el showcase. Dame un segundillo que voy a poner... Vamos a cambiarlo. Ese vídeo no era... Grande en 1080. Y vamos a ver la segunda conferencia. Let's go. Te ponen un gatete. ¡Al gato!
Listen to me, Jack. Just because soldiers are on the same side right now.
¿De qué empieza fuerte con Metal Gear? Metal Gear Solid 3.
On the battlefield.
Is that why you abandoned me?
The only thing we can believe in with absolute certainty is the mission.
Your mission is to retrieve Dr. Sokolov.
You mean the Soviets pulled out of Cuba just to get their hands on Sokolov?
That's right.
What the hell was he working on?
Are you one of Vulcan's men?
No. I've come to escort you back to the other side of the Iron Curtain. That's what they were making you build?
Yes. The Shagohod.
A nuclear-equipped tank capable of operating solo.
If it is completed and the Colonel gets his hands on it, it will mean the end of the Cold War. And then the Age of Fear will truly begin.
A world war.
An ocelot never lets his prey escape.
Sokolov, Sokolov was being guarded by the KGB and hunted by Gru? Snake, it sounds like this could be even hotter than Cuba.
I'm defecting to the Soviet Union. Sokolov is a little gift from my new hosts.
Are we taking him with us?
No, this one is still just a child. He has not yet found an emotion to carry into battle.
Como el original.
Even if they are our enemies, they're still our countrymen.
But it won't be me that pulled the trigger.
Colonel!
It'll be our friend, the American defector.
People aren't the ones who dictate the missions.
Then who does?
The Times.
Sorry I'm late.
Pero fecha.
Xbox 東京ゲームショー2024ブロードキャストへようこそ。MC の荒木美鈴です。今見ていただいたのはコナミのメタルギアソリッドデルタスネークイーターの最新映像です。このタイトルを新しい世代のプレイヤーの皆さんにも触れていただくのがとても楽しみです。本日は日本、アジア、世界各地で発売中のタイトルや発売が予定されているタイトルについて Xbox 用ゲームのニュースや最新情報、さらには今日が初公開となる情報をお伝えします。皆さんにとって嬉しいお知らせもあるかもしれません。そして今日から Xbox でいくつかのゲームがプレイ可能となります。また Xbox のエグゼクティブを務めるフィル・スペンサーとサラ・ボンドがお話をするほか、新しい予告編や初公開のプレイ映像を披露してくださる世界中のクリエイターにもお話を伺います。その前にまずは Xbox 用の自社ゲームをいくつかご紹介します。それではご覧ください。
Lo que me faltaba Overwatch con skins de My Hero Academia. No, no puedo. Lo siento, pero no.
It is fine now. Why? Because I am here!
¿Mythology o el Ara? Creo que es el Mythology. Ese es el Mythology, el Age of Mythology. ¿Será expansión?
Minasan konnichiwa, Xbox no fill des. Welcome to the Xbox Tokyo Game Show 2024 broadcast. It's a pleasure to be back at Tokyo Game Show with the latest announcements and updates from our creative teams and our publishing partners. Special thanks to everyone at CESA for your continued work on behalf of players, publishers, and game creators here in Japan and throughout Asia. We're continuing to see growth in the region. This year, more people are playing with Xbox across all devices in Asia than ever before. And we've seen the largest number of Xbox console players in the region to date. We have a terrific lineup of games from our creative teams at Activision, Bethesda, Blizzard, and Xbox Game Studios coming to Xbox consoles, PC, and Game Pass before the end of the year. Next week, the Starfield expansion Shattered Space will be available to players everywhere. It's the new story expansion to Starfield from the team at Bethesda Game Studios, where the players will explore a mysterious new planet while they find unique weapons, spacesuits, and gear. And as someone who's played a lot of Starfield, I'm pleased that players in Japan will get to experience a fully localized Shattered Space with the interface, voice acting, and subtitles all available in Japanese. In October, Blizzard will launch Vessel of Hatred, the first expansion for Diablo 4. Players will venture into a new region of Sanctuary with an all-new character class and mercenary companions to fight alongside, and challenge themselves with a new endgame co-op experience, Dark Citadel. Also in October, Call of Duty Black Ops 6 will be available on Xbox consoles, PC, and with Game Pass. Set in the 1990s, Black Ops 6 features a new campaign, incredibly deep multiplayer, round-based zombies, and redefined player movement throughout the game. The reaction to the beta has been phenomenal, and we can't wait to welcome players into the full game on October 25th. In November, players will take to the skies in Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024. Some of you may remember that when we brought Microsoft Flight Simulator to Tokyo Game Show back in 2020, the very first world update the team created was focused on Japan. The audience here has grown significantly. We have more cool content planned for our Japanese players in the future, so stay tuned. And in December, Indiana Jones and the Great Circle will make its debut. The team at Machine Games, in collaboration with Lucasfilm Games, has crafted a first-person adventure game that puts players in the shoes of the world's most famous archaeologist, using his whip, his wits, and more than a bit of luck to overcome his enemies. And like Shattered Space, Indiana Jones will be localized in Japanese. Next year, our lineup of games keeps on going with Avowed, South of Midnight, Doom the Dark Ages, Fable, and more, all available on day one with Game Pass. I'm also proud to announce that on November 5th, StarCraft Remastered and StarCraft 2 will be available with PC Game Pass and Game Pass
Eso
Ultimate.
sí es interesante.
The StarCraft series helped define real-time strategy in esports and live streaming. And we're thrilled that even more players will get to experience the campaign and multiplayer modes from these two iconic games. So enjoy the rest of the show, and arigato gozaimasu.
打天使の守護者か。守るのはヒルクルス・マグヌス。大円環だ。
Konnichiwa and welcome to Machine Games. I'm Jer Gustafsson, Game Director on Indiana Jones and the Great Circle.
And I'm Axel Torenius, Creative Director on The Great Circle, and thank you for joining us here in our motion capture studio in Uppsala.
Indiana Jones and the Great Circle is a first-person single-player adventure where you uncover one of history's greatest mysteries.
大円環。
その通り。
Set in 1947, sinister forces are scouring the globe for the secret to an ancient power, and only one person can stop them, Indiana Jones.
問題からそう逃げてばかりはいられないぞ、インディ。
見てろ。
We are very excited for our players in Japan and around the world to get their hands on Indiana Jones and the Great Circle when it launches on Xbox, PC, and Game Pass on December 9th.
Peggy.
Thanks for tuning in to the Xbox digital broadcast at Tokyo Game Show, and we look forward to showing you more soon. Arigato gozaimasu.
pobrecillo, trabaja mucho.
I saw you long before your quest began, hero. I saw you before you threw open the doors of time and space and turned the world on its head. Let me show you a glimpse of what I saw. Prepare to remake history.
Remake?
転がす、巻き込む、大きくする。
Thank you.
是一款快节奏的5v5英雄射击游戏，在团队战术设计的基础上，独具创新地融入了卡牌系统，为玩家提供更多的策略性和随机性。
竞技类射击游戏它可能会比较偏公式化，那我们就想利用卡牌来让每局这个随机性更大。
本次测试中，我们总共带来了数十张新卡牌，比如一张可以让玩家进行蓄力跳，并在落地时影响周围的敌人。
鸟人这张卡牌可以让玩家获取在空中缓降和降低散射的能力，和跳跃达人搭配使用，可以获得更久的滞空时间。我们的思路是给对局带来更多的随机性和架枪的自由度。
说到强光手电这张卡的话，它的实际作用会类似于一个可控的闪光弹这样子的一个功能。
我们常见的射击游戏里的闪就是白，网上其实有很多的梗，你被闪了以后，你的屏幕全白。顺势而为吧，直接做了一个卡叫做护目镜，让闪光的持续时间和强度会减弱很多。
类似的卡牌组合与克制的例子还有很多，比如剑圣和龟背的组合，可以让玩家获得前后无敌的防御。我们希望通过这种趣味性的设计，带给玩家更纯粹的快乐。
本次测试我们会带2名新英雄，他们的能力和设计理念呢都与环境相关。Sona 是一个以声音为核心的战场侦察兵，它可以利用声音元素进行侦察和隐蔽，帮助队友掩盖行动声响，提供关键支援。这使得 Sona 在团队中显得独特而具有战略意义。它的设计灵感来源于海洋生物在声音应用方面的卓越能力。 此外，我们还很高兴推出另一位新英雄 Spider， 他能够带领团队快速移动，布下致命陷阱，或者将敌人捕获到自己身边，以进行出其不意的斩杀。凭借其敏捷和神秘感， Spider 提供了令人兴奋的游戏体验。我们相信，这些新英雄不仅会多样化玩家们的选择，也能提升整个游戏的动态性。
在接下来的 beta 测试中，我们会将测试范围扩大到欧洲、亚洲、拉美等更多地区，并积极听取玩家的建议。欢迎大家来体验我们的游戏，参与 beta 测试。
Vale. Es un juego que refantasía, ¿no? Vete por refantasía. Ahora mismo está disponible la demo, que es el prólogo, que dura 5 putas horas. Si es que han dicho que va a durar parecido al Persona 5 Royal. Y es de ¡puf! Son juegazos, no voy a mentirlo. No voy a mentir. Pero es que son muy largos. El diseño es una preciosidad.
テクモゲームスプロデューサーの細井純三と申します。アトリエシリーズはですね、錬金術をテーマとした RPG となっています。本作はですね、次世代のアトリエシリーズを作り上げるというところが我々開発チームとして一番目指していたところになります。我々として一番大切にしている世界観というのはですね、錬金術が根付いている世界というものをファンタジックに描いているというところを非常に重要視しておりまして、それをですね、ユーザーの皆様に体験していただくことを一番重要視しています。本作はですね、とある大陸にあったアラディス帝国の謎を追い求める物語になっています。本作の世界観では錬金術は禁忌とされている術で、周囲ではですね、危険な術として認識されています。主人公であるユミヤの母親ですね、災厄によって亡くなっており、その謎もですね、本大陸で追い求めるというのが本作のストーリーになっています。ここでは大きく語れないんですけども、今回のヴィランに関してはですね、信念であったりとか自分が持っている正義というものを、誇りにですね、敵対することになるので、これまで以上に魅力的な、ヴィランと戦うことになるんじゃないかなと思っています。戦を知らぬ現代の軍人か。本作のバトルシステム、今までと全然違うなと思うのはですね、今までって単性であったりとか、単性をベースにしているので HP1 から例えば敵の攻撃を 100% 受けるであったりとか、敵の攻撃によってもう確実に死ぬタイミングっていうのは存在してたんですけども、本作って HP1 からでも回避を繰り広げることによって状況を好転させるようなシステムが存在していて、そこは非常にですね、興奮するポイントになっているかなと思ってます。コアシステムのある調合に関しても一新してますし、戦闘やフィールドに関してもですね、特にフィールドに関しては非常に広大なフィールドを駆け巡るというところがポイントになっています。ですので我々としては新しいアトリエを作り上げるというところに一番注目してほしいと思っております。私が非常に参考にさせていただいたのはヘイローの第1作目で、初めてこの FPS でオープンワールドみたいな形のものを体験した時に、世界ってこんなに広がるんだなっていう、なんか未知の体験っていうものを体験できた時は 非常に僕として子供時代なんですけども非常にワクワクしたんですよね。その経験というのは非常にこの弓矢のアトリエでは重要視してまして、やっぱ初めてこのフィールドに降り立った時にワクワクしている体験というものは非常に重要視しています。またゲームシステムにおいては調合というそちらがですね本作において一番重要なシステムになっております。アイテムとアイテムをですね組み合わせて行うコアなシステム、新しいアイテムを使うようなコアなシステムがあるんですけども、ユーザーさんが考える正解というものがそれぞれ存在していてですね、他のゲームではない奥深さというのが非常に重要なシステムになっています。その結果ですね、ユーザーさんが自分が望む調合結果を得るためにはさまざま努力をしなければならないんですけれども、その結果を得た時の爽快感というのは本作の醍醐味の一つかなと思っています。それ以外にですね、ユーザーさんが試行錯誤をしてですね、素材を活用する方法というか活用できるシステムはないのかと考えた時に、昨今いろいろなところでクラフトであったりとかハウジングというものが流行っているというところもありましたので、我々としてはアトリエシリーズにハウジングというシステムを入れることによってより体験が豊かになると思ったため、ハウジングのシステムを導入することにしました。そもそもこのアトリエシリーズが初めて、Xbox に参入するタイトルになるので、そもそもこのゲーム自体がアトリエシリーズ自体が RPG の中でもユニークな作品になっているので、アトリエシリーズ遊んでいただいた時点で非常にこういうゲームあるんだって驚いていただけるんじゃないかなと思っています。弓矢のアトリエは Xbox シリーズ X、S、Xbox One にて2025年3月21日に発売予定です。皆さんぜひ楽しんでください。
できるよ。チャージ。
おい。
You humans toss that word around like it's nothing of significance at all. As if it's something that you can hold in the palm of your hand. Can it be seen if I rip open this chest of yours? Or is the true heart elsewhere? If I crush your skull, will I find it in there? What is a heart? Be aware of your surroundings. Don't let your guard down for even an instant. In prison. Murcielago. Ichigo Kurosaki. Fire Getsuga. Don't worry, I'll teach you. Observe well. This is what true despair looks like.
Get up. Come on, get up. I will protect her.
Welcome, recruit.
Does exploring the unknown call to you? Do you believe you have what it takes to rise to the surface? Then life as a drifter awaits. It is a harsh world, rich in resources and danger. You will not go it alone, however. A select AI Magus partner will assist you on and off the field. Put in the hard work, and you will rise beyond mere survival. Prove your mettle as a drifter today.
Konnichiwa to Tokyo Game Show and our entire Japanese Fallout 76 community. I'm John Rush, Creative Director on Fallout 76 at Bethesda Game Studios, and we wanted to give a huge shout out to our amazing player base over here. The Japanese Fallout 76 community has been one of our most talented and dedicated. From playtime to levels to camp building, you guys have been an absolute joy to watch and play with as you journey down those country roads in Appalachia. To celebrate this creativity, here are just a handful of the incredible vault dwellers and camps we've seen over the years. So again, thank you for your continued passion and creativity. We love seeing all of you share it with us every day and can't wait to see what you'll get up to in the future. Speaking of the future, we'd like to confirm some exciting news. Cat and dog people, rejoice! We're excited to tell you that camp pets are finally coming to Fallout 76 at the end of this year. These new furry friends will reside in your camps and can be interacted with in a number of ways. We'll have more to share about your newfound furry friends in the coming months. So until then, we'll see you in West Virginia.
幻想水湖伝ファンの皆様、大変長らくお待たせしました。コナミデジタルエンターテインメントの崎山です。今日は幻想水湖伝 1&2 HD リマスターの最新情報をお届けします。幻想水湖伝シリーズは1995年に第1作目が発売されたコナミを代表する RPG タイトルとなっております。今作はそのシリーズの1作目と2作目が一つになったタイトルとなっております。昨年の発売延期告知から長らくお待たせしました。発売日は2025年3月6日となります。原作での温かみのあるキャラクターのドット表現はそのままに、全ての背景を HD へ書き直し、各種エフェクトを強化しました。サウンドは原作の印象を損なわないよう注意しながら環境音や足音などを追加しました。 UI は原作の仕様を尊重しながらもより快適に遊べるようにしました。バトルでは倍速機能の実装やお任せ選択をワンボタンでできるようにするなど、原作で好評だったサクサクバトルがより遊びやすくなる要素を追加いたしました。リマスターではそれぞれの原作の良さを変えずに新たな環境で楽しんでいただけるように作成しました。たくさんの方に幻想水湖伝の世界で遊んでいただけるよう祈っております。
Vamos a darle chicha, ¿vale? Si sale algún anuncio importante, bajo la velocidad y lo pongo, pero... Pero no.
ツイッターヘッドの、世界観的な部分でいうと90年代初頭ぐらいの東アジアの架空の都市クーロンというものを舞台に、しております。そこはまだまだわい雑さが残ってというか現代ほど洗練されていないまだまだカオスな街の中で、そこに何か異物が入り込むというか人を、捕食する未知の生物が現れたというところで、人知れずその脅威と戦う人々の物語にフォーカスするという、そういった視点で描いた物語となっています。このゲームの、コアメカニクスといったらもう一言で憑依という、そのメカニクスに尽きると思っています。で、主人公が、これは本当に今までないと思うんですけど、姿形のない精神生命体であって、人間の肉体を借りなければ何も行動できないという、その特徴で、それを生かすことで、瞬時に次々と宿主を変えることで街中をすごい高速で駆け抜けるようなアクションがあったり、時にはその宿主を見捨てることで自分の命をつないだりとかいったちょっとその従来のゲームとは一線を画するシステムというのがこうなってます。発想の転換が必要になるゲームだと思うんですね。テストプレイをやっていてもやっぱり、普通のゲームであればこういった立ち回りをしなければみたいなことをやる、最初はやっていくんですけど、違うんだこのゲームはっていうで全く違う立ち回りというのが自然と身についてきた時の自分の中での意識の変化みたいなところが面白いんじゃないかなと思います。ゲーム内のクリーチャーに関してはモチーフがあって、薬師っていうツイッターヘッドっていう存在が人間に擬態しているから、その本体の探した時にも実は擬態生物がモチーフになっているみたいなところが面白いんじゃないかと思って、そういうところにこだわって作っております。プレイして驚いてほしいなと思ってます。はい、このツイッターヘッドですが、この番組が終わった直後から本日、マイクロソフトストアにて Xbox 版の予約を開始させていただきます。通常版に加えまして、後の設定資料集やサウンドトラックなども含まれたリラクセレーションといったものも用意しておりますので、ぜひとも予約をお願いいたします。
다 죽어가는 흔적이라 멀쩡한 게 하나 없다니까. 괜찮아. 여행을 떠나는 건 언제나 즐거우니까. 시작해볼까? 다 함께 가자.
전술대로 움직이자. 그러고 보니 행성 어딘가에 바로 있다고 했어.
정말? 와, 몸을 딱 끼나.
조만간 멀리 나갈 일이 생길지도 모르겠어.
스타바이츠.
皆さんこんにちは。 HD2D 版ドラゴンクエスト3プロデューサーの早坂です。本日は先行プレイ映像のご紹介をさせていただきます。どうぞよろしくお願いいたします。今回はここロマリアの街からスタートし、シャンパーニュの塔にいる盗賊カンダタを倒しに行く場面のご紹介です。その塔へたどり着くためにこの広大なフィールドを進まねばなりません。まさに冒険の旅ですね。そして当然ながら冒険に危険はつきものです。今回は勇者、魔法使い、僧侶、そして新職業である魔物使いで編成されたパーティーで進んでいきます。無事に塔に到着しましたが、カンダタがいるであろう最上階まで無事にたどり着くことはできるでしょうか。さあ、いよいよカンダタとのバトルです。ユニークな見た目をしていますが強敵ですので、パーティー編成はしっかり整えておく必要がありますね。たった今、新職業である魔物使いが活躍する場面をご覧いただきましたが、本作の新要素はそれだけではありません。それがこちら、モンスターバトルロードです。ここでは各地で保護したモンスターたちで編成したパーティーで試合に挑むことができ、勝利することで冒険に役立つ様々な報酬を手に入れることができます。というわけで早速試合に挑むパーティー編成を決めましょう。スライムとアルミラージ、ホイミスライムを保護したので、これでエントリーをします。まずは初戦、彼らに作戦の指示を出し、どんな戦いをしてくれるのか見てみましょう。無事に勝利できましたね。そのまま2回戦へと進みます。 残念。ここから先に行くにはさらに強いモンスターを保護したり、今いるモンスターを強くする必要がありそうです。冒険をしながらぜひ彼らを見つけてみてください。本日の特別配信はここまでとなります。 HD2D 版ドラゴンクエスト3そして伝説へは11月14日発売です。ぜひ Xbox シリーズ XS とマイクロソフトストアで予約してくださいね。以上、プロデューサーの早坂でした。
Ya estamos por aquí al final.
皆さん、こんにちは。Xbox no Sarah des. I am thrilled to be back here at Tokyo Game Show. Our commitment to being the home for players and creators around the world is absolute. And games from Japan and across Asia are a major part of that. From heartwarming indies to iconic studios to concept-shattering visionaries, the future is bright, with more than 1,400 console and PC titles in active development for Xbox from creators across Asia. We are delighted to showcase some of those upcoming titles in our broadcast today, like Metal Gear Solid Delta, Snake Eater from Konami, Metaphor Refantazio from Atlas, Atelier Yumiya from Koei Tecmo, which is the first of the Atelier franchise to come to Xbox, as well as indie games including All You Need Is Help from Q Games and Tanuki Pon Summer from Denki Works. And we are hard at work building even more ways to play amazing titles like these. One of our newest ways to play is on Amazon Fire TV. Just plug a Fire TV stick into any screen, grab a controller, and you can play Game Pass titles over the cloud without needing a dedicated console or gaming PC. Because Xbox is all about giving you choice. You can play the way you want today, from PC and console to handhelds and smart TVs, and you can bring your games with you onto future hardware. And we are overjoyed to welcome more games for you to love from a legendary developer. Our partnership with Square Enix is stronger than ever, and we're delighted they keep bringing more games to Xbox on console and PC, including the upcoming Dragon Quest III HD 2D remake. And I'm honored to announce, playable today on Xbox are more titles coming from Square Enix, including Trials of Mana, Legend of Mana, and Final Fantasy Pixel Remaster, Final Fantasy 1 through 6. Let's take a look.
Square Enix, ¿quieres dinero? ¿Lo necesitas?
Curses! Someone took Fairy away.
We're coming for you, Fairy. We cannot waste time doing nothing. Come on.
Now then, hand over that sword.
If you wish to save Fairy, give me the sword like good children.
We've done it.
This is horrible. The Benevodons have awakened.
Evil won't let him get away.
Whoa! This thing's so tough, and it's huge. That icicle looks dangerous and powerful. I will show you the strength of my will. Take your punishment.
Get back! You can't run.
Oh dear. What does this oppressive aura mean?
Ever since that day you beat me, I've been getting stronger. I'll show you power. Right here. Right now.
イナルファンタジーピクセルリマスターが Xbox に登場。光の力を授かった4人の戦士は世界を覆う闇に立ち向かう。強大な帝国に立ち向かう反乱軍の若者たち。クリスタルに選ばれた少年たちの旅。内なる葛藤を抱えたまま青年は世界を守るべく剣を取る。
Si hicieran lo que le están haciendo al Dragon Quest con estos, ¡buah!
風の異変をきっかけに戦士たちは世界を守る旅。魔導の力をめぐり大きな運命が動き始める。ファイナルファンタジーピクセルリマスター6作品セットも配信。
ゲームの詳細については Xbox ワイヤーをご覧ください。ご視聴ありがとうございました。
El resumito. Pues nada, vamos a bajar un poquito el sonido. Pues aquí los dos eventos. El de Capcom y el de Xbox. No han estado mal. Se me han hecho un poco pesado, pero bueno, es lo que hay. Así que intentaré tenerlo subido para esta noche o si no ya mañana y nada más. Nos vemos en la siguiente. Chao, chao.